Practice? Motorcycle practice? Who needs practice? Alrighty folks, so I wanted to talk a little bit about practice, motorcycle practice, and I think with that you also got to talk about experience. If you were a NBA fan and remember a guy that used to be a Philadelphia 76er, Alvin Iverson, he used to say, practice? Who needs practice?
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. Practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
So I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to start off with talking about experience. So let me talk for myself. And I know there's many of you that started off riding motorcycles when you were young. Maybe you were 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. Got on a dirt bike, and you still do dirt bikes, and you ride street bikes, and maybe you've been riding for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. Who knows, right? Because I think experience makes a difference. So for me, my first experience with a motorcycle was when I was in college. I lived off campus, had a couple roommates. One guy had a motorcycle. I don't even remember what it was. He let me ride around the block, and I'm like, I'm going to drive it into campus. So I went to a couple classes with him, and I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. And you get older, you leave school, and you don't, at that point, I didn't get another motorcycle until about 3 years ago. And I did go in and take the Harley Davidson class, which I would highly recommend that or some sort of training class if you're just getting going riding. But I ended up getting through that class, bought a used motorcycle, Suzuki, for about 2 months, realized I loved it, and ended up getting a 2016 Street Glide Special I named Lucky. Had Lucky a couple of years until I bought Big Mama, my 2018 Ultra Limiter, which I'm riding right now. And so I've really, if I add up all the years, it's been maybe 3 years. And not a whole lot of experience. I haven't been out on any, 2,000 and 3,000 mile rides. I haven't rode the Dragon. I mean, so I feel that I'm safe. I feel that I'm safe when I have Mrs. Bodine on, and that I can navigate obstacles, and I'm safe to other people, and so that doesn't worry me. But I still don't have a lot of experience. So I guess first I would be curious as to how young you started riding. Do you start when you were young, or maybe later in your life, and what did you start off on, and where are you at now from a motorcycle perspective? But so then let's just talk about practice. So it came to me because I've watched a couple Mike Keeley 7 videos, and Mike's a great guy, and Mike's a very experienced motorcycle rider, and he has a new motorcycle that maybe you guys know about. I will leave a link in the description to his channel so you can check that out on your own. And Mike was a professor and works in administration now in leadership at a college. And there's a lot of times when he's leaving, he will go into the parking lot and practice. Now, some of it was so we understood his new bike, I'm sure, right? Understand how much he can lean it and all that fun stuff. But he's out there practicing. I remember watching, I don't know if it was a video I saw or talking to D-Best 1A. He talks about practice. And you know what? It's really started to hit me going, okay, man, I just go to the game. I just ride, right? And I'm not that experienced of a rider. So I'm thinking I need to go practice some. So that's what I'm going to do today. I am out and about because the day is beautiful, as you can see. And a little more traffic than I'd like, but we'll be getting on some back roads here. And, I have been trying to do some practicing and, watching how I handle twisties and, making sure, am I braking early and then accelerating through the turn? I mean, all the stuff that we know is the right way to do it. And I've been working on some of that, and I've been watching other videos, some guys that just do that as a YouTube channel, and then watching some other guys that I know are good riders and just watching how they ride on their videos. So today I'm actually going to hit a parking lot and just do some, some low-speed turns. And if you happen to watch my video that I did on my new apes that I got, the motorcycle turns differently. It's for the better, by the way. I have much more control of it. But I still need to get used to that. And I need to, quite frankly, practice more. And I'm just wondering, am I the only one? Is everybody else out there practicing? Or do you just go to the game like I do? But I am saying out loud on my YouTube channel, Boating52, is I'm going to spend more time practicing. At least once every week or two, I'm going to do some different type of practice. Slow turn maneuvers, braking and all that stuff. And then continue to be focused on making sure that I become a better rider when I'm out on the road too. So that was what was on my mind today, and I'd love to hear feedback from you on, do you go out and do some practice? And if you do, how often? What's the plan? And if you don't, you think it's a good idea, or are you past that? I don't know. All I can do is speak for myself, and I think I got to become even a better rider. That comes with experience, I understand. So being out on the road, riding a lot, putting on miles is a great way to practice. But I think there's some additional stuff, at least, that I know I need to do. So, alrighty, folks, that is it. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day. Love to hear your comments and hear what you have done when you started riding and what your practice or not practice deal is. So that is it for me, Boating52. Thanks for checking into the channel. If you like what you see, hit a like button. If you're not a part of the boating family, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, and I definitely appreciate you spending a few minutes of your day with me. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and make sure to be safe on and off the motorcycle. Bye-bye.